Alright, we're going to do a video here in this 2018 Palomino Puma Model 28 FQDB. This camper is about 33 feet long, overall length, bumper to tongue. Weighs 6,370 pounds and set up to sleep, I believe, 8. It does have a rear bunks in the back, outdoor kitchen, power awning, power slide out. Kind of checks off a lot of the nice boxes. This one is insurance total loss for hail damage. It cannot be titled or registered. The hail damage, however, is extremely minor. There's just a few dings throughout the whole thing, but it is what it is. So somebody's going to get a great buy. It's priced at about $9,000 off of book value. We're going to kind of walk around and show you. I'll point out any bumps or bruises we can find. There's not really many though. This is overall a real nice camper. With that being said, we'll start out in the front here. I'll show you how to use some stuff as we walk through, so it's going to be a little bit of a lengthy video. Looks like it has diamond shield on the bottom, aluminum panels. This looks like a Furrion solar charger if you put solar on it. Power tongue jack in the front, operated by retracting it or extended it. Comes with two 30-pound propane tanks. I can see some of the hail right here, so I'm going to try to point it out, but you have to be at like just the perfect angle to see it. There's one right there. One right here. What happens is it hits a bunch of separate panels, and then it's a pretty costly repair because you have to take the walls all completely apart to get to it. Not like a car where they can just pull them out. Here's another one right there. 6-gallon gas electric water heater, privacy glass on all the windows. Show you the tires here. Sure they're the original, but they still look like they're in good condition. Outdoor speakers, a spot for an outdoor television and power receptacle. And the outdoor kitchen, electronic gray stone. Small refrigerator there. Another hail ding on the back right there. 30 amp electrical service, spare tire as well. It is pre-wired for a backup camera. Satellite and cable hookups. Pump station is below. Outdoor shower and your city water connection. It does have a awning over the slide out, and the slide out seals are in fantastic condition. Large oversized window. Another little storage compartment. I'm going to pause the video so I can get on the roof. Alright, up on the roof here. It's a little slippery, so I got to walk cautiously. Top of the awning. You can see one patch done back here. Looks like it's done properly though. Okay, I'm going to pause again while I crawl back down the ladder. Okay, as we're walking in here, you can see there's a little rip in the screen here. Try to show you the layout first before we go through everything. Get some more lights on here for you. I can't reach that one. Huge bathroom. Look at how deep this storage is. Tons of pantry storage. Go through some of the features with you. Oversized refrigerator, gas or electric. Furion power center. Bluetooth. Radio. Let's see if we can get a station in.
I don't know if...
Turn it off right there. And that all runs through the television as well. USB ports for the bunk beds. And the beds have a 300-pound capacity. Easily fit 2 kiddos on each one of those beds. Chairs reclining. They actually recline down pretty far, pretty much in the sleeping position. Almost completely horizontal. But this one here, the little cable that reclines it is broke. So if you're going to recline that one, you would need a new little cable on it. And then an oversized U-shaped dinette. Table drops down, that becomes a nice large bed as well. Walk around on all sides of the queen bed. Looks like a couple sets of keys on here for it. 2-bay sink. I'm gonna turn some power on here to some more lighting. Couple more light switches. Deep linen storage. Come over to the wall here. We'll turn on the water pump. First we'll check to make sure we got a little fresh water in there. Turn on the pump. Turned on the water pump, it cycled on and then it shut itself off. That tells us the whole system is working properly with no leaks. If the water pump remains running, then we know we may have a leak somewhere. Run it in cold water or hot water. You hear the pump running and then it'll shut itself off when it rebuilds pressure. I guess we'll check all the plumbing at the same time. Little pink in there because it was winterized with antifreeze. And toilet is a foot flush. Shut the plumbing off. And then we'll check out the stove. I'm not positive if I turn the propane on, so we're going to have to see. Turn the gas on. Sometimes the sparklers don't work well either, so I carry around a lighter with me. Oh, yeah, I might not have turned the propane on, but we'll just... Oh, it looks like it's blowing, so we'll give it a second here. Anytime you change the tanks, this is where you come to bleed the system. Give it a minute for the propane to push all the air through the system. Turn it off, try a different one then. And then we'll go back to that one once we get one to go. Just about ready to light. You can see the flame starting to take control. Once it lights, then you can continue bleeding out the rest of the system. The stove is always where you want to bleed it, not the water heater or the furnace, because those have sensors that will detect the air in the lines, not allowing them to light. Now that we've bled the air out of the system, oh, wrong way, thermostat's over here. We'll come over here and turn the furnace on. Turn it to heat, to our desired temperature. You hear the fan kick on. It is a self-lighting pilot, but it takes about a minute or so to light. And that all comes from the floor. I just heard it light actually. So in a second we'll have warm air. This is your control pan or your power center with your 12 volt 12 amp fuses and your 120 volt breakers. And I feel hot air blowing on me now, so we got heat. So we can shut that off. Once you turn it off, you'll still hear the blower running for a little bit. Has to blow all the fumes out of the system. While we're waiting on that, we'll come out here, we'll turn the water heater on. Just press that button there. Once this light turns off, then the water heater will be running. It's also a self-lighting pilot. Come over here to show you. I don't know if I can show you with, there we go. One hand is a little tough. You probably just heard it light. And if we look down in there, you can see the flames if I get my fingers out of the way. This water heater can also be run off of electricity. If you look down here at this little hidden switch, you can run it off of electricity. So either way, gas tends to be a faster recycle time, reheat time. You can actually run it off of both if you choose. Just don't ever forget to turn that electricity switch off when you're done, because if you drain the water, you'll burn out your heating element. Locking back in, we'll turn that switch back off. Let's see here. Awning light switch right here, and then that gives us the nice lights on the awning to light up your camping area. The furnace has cycled itself off, so we'll go ahead and turn the air conditioning on. To do so, just put it to cool, turn it down to whatever your desired temperature is. You'll hear it blowing. So it blows out of these side vents and it sucks air in through this vent here. So periodically you need to pull this down and clean the filter out. If you want to take this air that's coming out of here now and direct it towards any of your ductwork, which you have throughout the whole ceiling of the camper, you can do so. You just got to shut these dump valves like so and like so, and then now it's directing the air out this way. Nice cold air coming out, so we can shut that off there. Last but not least, I'm going to show you the slide out. I'm going to try to put this down with one hand. There we go. So before I bring the slide in, I always want to make sure that there's clear opening everywhere. No drawers are open. Everything's ready to go. So we come over here where it says slide in. Hit that button. You'll see the slide out lift itself out of the pocket and work its way in. Also, make sure that bedroom door is always shut. It'll rip it right off the hinges otherwise. And you'll see it comes just about to that table. And you see it level itself out, and it's all the way in. What I like about this layout is you can still access the refrigerator, bathroom, and the bunks. So this would be a great camper to use if you had to use it at a park and ride or something like that. Turn the awning out, and then we'll bring awning light off, bring the awning in by hitting the retract button. You see it retract itself in. You always want to try to retract it when it's dry, not wet. All the way in, and put the slide out for you. And same thing, you'll see the bottom go out first because that's the leading edge, and the top follows it. And you want to make sure you always put it all the way out or all the way in so it seals. It doesn't seal halfway. All the way till it falls into that pocket. And that should be it.